And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving is out there with Exum. Then there's Washington. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Exum passes to Thompson. Irving with it. Podziemski grabs the board. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now Butler. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. They get it back. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And he makes both free throws. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
And the first one drops.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
He's perfect from the line this time. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Washington, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Now here's Exum. He's defended by Podziemski.
First personal foul.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Butler, guarded closer. Here's Green. Majemski on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Exum kicks to Washington. Pass to Prosper. Back to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Exum. They get it again. The kick out to Irving. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For Dallas. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 5, the Warriors.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Now, Moody. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Three-pointer, Butler. It's not going to go for him.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Majemski, and he banks in the layup. Majemski's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Marshall. Washington sets the pick for Marshall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now, here's Washington. The score now all even. Washington's got his second basket of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Outside Butler. From outside, off the mark. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Majemski with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Curry. Irving with the steal. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Majemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Majemski's got 7 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Washington with this screen on Curry. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Irving misses.
just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Curry. With the teardrop, the Mavericks pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Christie. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Prosper in at the 4. And here we can check out the story for Stephen Curry.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Payton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And Payton knows when he should look to score, especially when he's near the rim.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Pass to Powell. Here's Marshall. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Post. Still without a basket. Pass to Payton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Gary Payton. Edwards, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Marshall. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Dinwiddie against Curry. Powell with a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie, and he hits the jumper for 2. Warriors leading by 3. Down low, here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Powell with a screen on Curry. Lobbed up there for Powell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, Dinwiddie is a clever playmaker, using the pick there to create an opening for his teammate.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Tries from 10, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Sacramento. Hardy passes to Dinwiddie, fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Plays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do.
Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. A different look for Dallas. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 4. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Outside Butler. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Pass to Prosper. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Green with a screen for Hield. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Now Exum covered by Hield. Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Exum. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
That's where Draymond's speed becomes a huge advantage as he gets off the pick and roll and guys can't keep up with him.
Outside Irving. Nifty move. That shot off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court shot drop. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
welcome one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there? Showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a one-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of two straight at home. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Thompson from long range. Warriors leading by 4. Green finds Butler. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Curry with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 6. Green finds Podziemski. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Fires, high post, and it's good for 2.
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Inside, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. The Mavericks 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson from long range. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Exum. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas.
What's up?
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Now, here's Exum. He's defended by Podziemski. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Dante Exum. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Spencer Dinwiddie. How last month turned out for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
And Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Curry. Second chance shot. Curry getting it done inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Washington with this screen on Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. And Hield subbed in for Curry. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. They kick out to Hield. 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks trail by 10 on the court for the Mavericks. They've got Edwards, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Christie. Then there's Brown, and it's Marshall in at the small forward.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Here's Post. Payton looking around. Pass to Curry. From past the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Dinwiddie against Curry. Lets the three fly. Here's Brown. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Curry. Curry from 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. And then for Dallas, Kelly's checked in, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Marshall. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on B, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Jackson Davis finds Podziemski. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Over Irving, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Irving against Curry. A shot's good from Irving.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Kelly. Mavericks trail by 8. Christie kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And that one's good. Kelly's got his first points in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Thompson against Green. Butler on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Podziemski. The offensive rebound. Here's Curry. Top shot, Curry.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Kerr. A nice shot by Irving.
Like seeing Kyrie pull the trigger from right there when he's got his feet underneath him. Those percentages go way up.
Pass to Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Irving. Washington with the screen on Curry. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Washington, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the Warriors with possession here, leading by 5. Here's Curry. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Exum passes to Washington. Irving looking over the floor. 4 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Butler finds Podziemski. It's over Exum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 7. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Butler sends it back.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.